And if I was to buy something, I would not go for installments. I'll just pay off. And if I need it this month, and I'll be like, I'll delay it for next month so I can make a full-on payment. What's 7 times, 12 times 7? 84?
77, yeah, 84. Yeah.
84. I would pay it up front, that's it. How much would it affect your accountancy if you paid £84 from your bank account?
Nothing.
£84, I think.
You could round up to £100.
Yeah, no, $100 is £74 on currency. I think the price difference, it adds up maybe to what, $115. 1 year.
Yeah.
1 year subscription. How much is Netflix subscription?
I don't pay for Netflix, so I'm not sure. But it's about £8, I think.
How much is it for other services?
Other subscriptions, growing up with the Sky Television, you know, with the sports and that, 40, 50, 60, £80 a month.
A month.
£110 a month.
Brothers and sisters, we're saying £84 a year, annually.
For the whole year, yeah.
And you're part of the 14,000. On Judgment Day, you're going to stand there and say, Bibi Zahra, I'm in the queue, but I was part of the 14,000. Yeah. You know? You're going to grow up knowing that your son is watching the right shows on the TV. You're going to leave the house knowing that the TV is showing the right things for your kids if they're doing a sleepover.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters, and it's not about, if you don't have kids, think of the ones that do have kids. What are other people going to see? Indeed. And as we said, Baba, we've got Ahlul Bayt. Listening to one narrations, one of Ahadith of Ahlul Bayt, and showing what greatness these people have.
Yes.
Only for paying £84 an annual fee.
You've been involved in a lot of productions, and let's be fair, Abu Talib, the Shia Voice arguably is the biggest production in Shia English-speaking media.
It is.
It is the biggest. No one has made a bigger program.
It's the biggest and it's the most successful.
And if we had the right support, if we had, 14,000 people giving $10 a month, which would help the channel sustain, we could plan a lot more. We could say, right, we're getting this much money coming in, and we can do this, we can do that, we can create this. We get emails all the time on different, topic. Can you discuss this? Can you discuss that? Can you do a documentary all the way in Japan or something like that? Yes. And it's like, well, we don't have the feasibility for it. So we have shown the world what we can do with our skill, our talent, our cameramen, our whole team, when we have a big enough budget.
Yes.
What else could Imam Hussein TV do if they had the 14,000 people giving $10 a month?
Brothers and sisters, look, Imam Hussein TV is very transparent. Everything is straightforward. There's no books which are closed. All the books are open and anybody can come in and check and see whatever they need to check. And I'm sure there are viewers there that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them the ni'mah where they can cover at least 2,000 names out of the 14,000 that we're looking for. I'm sure there is somebody that says, you know what, it's come end of the year, I've had a good year this year, my business has done well, I've inherited something. Listen, I've got an idea. I want to do 5 documentaries.
There you go.
5 documentaries. I want to, straight away. Guys, what's the budget? What's the cost? This is a signed check. Go, Bismillah, ya Ali. Whatever you throw, you will collect. يعني in Arabic we say, "Shma tazra' tahsad." Whatever you seed, you will harvest again.
Yes.
With Imam Hussein, it's a trade that no XE currency, no Bitcoin, no Forex, no one-to-one trading. It's a currency that exists in trust and love, and it's a faithful and honest exchange. So however far you go, you will collect. Speaking in regards to if there was enough money, Shia Voice would not only be Shia Voice, there'll be a Quran voice, there'll be recitation voice, there'll be more documentaries, there'll be more services, there'll be less of our shows. How many times a year do we come onto the show and say, show your support, show your help? How many times a year? I mean, again, it's sometimes it's difficult to sit down and knock on one's door, say, give us money. But for Imam Hussein, it's easy for us. Maybe if you needed £100, you won't come ask me. But for Imam Hussein, if you need £5, you say, you know what? Who am I? It's for Imam Hussein I'm asking, right or not?
True.
So it's difficult for us to come onto the TV and ask for donations and support. But because it's for Imam Hussein, it's for your goodness and for the goodness of others, we say that's our priority. So brothers and sisters, have faith and trust that the donations that you do give, 100% go towards the right causes. And you can also, I'm sure everybody's welcome to come visit our office here or
100%, 100%. Anytime you guys are in London or in Karbala, you're more than welcome to come visit Imam Hussein TV. And we're more than happy to give you a tour. We can show you the work we're doing. You can see yourself how the productions are, how the company runs, You can give you a tour, and then you can even make your own mind up there. And then
For those,
you know, how and where, you know, the money and the donation and the support should come in.
for those that look at Imam Hussein TV3, and for the hate that we have as well, there's a lot that say, oh, these guys, don't worry about them, they're funded, they've got support, they are by governments, they've got backup, they've got this, they've got that. I truly would want you to visit and look at, what's the size of this room?
Oh man, it's 8 meters
8 by 8
about
meters.
4.
And there are 3 sets.
Yeah.
What do you call them? 3 sets? What do you?
Yeah,
three television sets plus a storage area. So, with what Imam Hussein TV has done, the team, and I give full credit to everybody, from the guy that opens the door, from the guy that cleans, from the guy that sends out emails, from the cameraman, from the, what do you call them? The editing,
the
everybody.
the
I literally, what do you say in English? Raise my
the
hat.
hosts.
The host, they have truly done very well. And Hani and Ilhom, I congratulate them for what they've done. But brothers and sisters, I'm sure there is something that you can do. You can scan the QR code and inshallah become one of the subscribers towards this amazing cause. And it's end of year. It's end of year. Listen, it's 2025. I don't know. It's 29th today. We've got 30. In 48 hours, in 48 hours, or maybe in 55 odd hours, it's going to be 2026.
Yeah, a new year.
What's greater than you starting 2026 knowing that you've already subscribed towards Imam Hussein TV3? You're going to start a year with a sadaqah jariyah.
Yeah.
I don't know, can this be taken out of khums or not?
Yes, we do accept khums on behalf of His Eminence Sayyid Sadiq Shirazi and also Ayatollah Sayyid Sistani. May Allah prolong the life of our righteous scholars. But yeah, you can give your khums here. We have permission to take khums from both Maraja.
How many loved ones do we have that have passed away?
Many.
Not very long ago, we were in a funeral of one of the, what's he called, head engineer? What's Amir Reza here?
Technician.
He's the head technician. We went to the funeral of his grandmother. And she slept, she didn't wake up. You know, that's what life is. It's tough. Everybody's got a day and time. Everybody will go. So how many of us have lost their loved ones? Why not take this opportunity to give on behalf of them?
Yeah.
Your grandmother, your grandfather, yourself.
We can on this side. And, you know, the amount of times, you know, we've heard stories of, you know, marhumin coming in their dreams, pleading, can you give sadaqah, can you give something in my name, have a majlis in my name? Because it really benefits us on this side. It really, really helps on this side.
And this is only how much we can help and how much we can ask. The final step is for you guys to literally contribute and donate. It's so easy for us to go on Amazon, get it delivered the next day. It's so easy for us to go on Uber Eats and get food delivered. It's so easy to go on all these apps and subscriptions, you know, to get things here and there. Why does it become difficult for one wants to donate or contribute in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala?
Indeed. We're going to go to a short break, but join us after the break as we continue our campaign here on Imam Hussein TV3.
We all subscribe to many things without thinking. Movies, streaming, entertainment. But what about a subscription that carries meaning? Imam Hussein TV broadcasts the message of Karbala across 5 global TV channels in 5 languages every single day. When 14,000 people give just 10 USD or 7 British pounds a month, these channels stay on air, sharing the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt with the world. This isn't just a donation, it's a subscription with purpose. Join us today. Visit www.imamhusseinfree.tv/donate. Become a partner today. Imam Hussein TV, your gateway to Karbala.
In today's world, where the religious identity and faith of our children are constantly targeted by media and digital platforms, Imam Hussein TV Network stands as a trusted media voice alongside families, dedicated to nurturing religious values and strengthening faith and spirituality, firmly grounded in the Quran and the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt salamullahi alayhi. By joining the 14,000 subscribers club through a monthly contribution, you become a true partner in sustaining and strengthening this global media platform. This is not an added financial burden. Rather, it is a conscious and lasting contribution towards shaping a brighter, faith-centered future. Join this light today and walk with thousands who are strengthening faith across the world. Support faith, shape the future.
Welcome back to Imam Hussein TV 3's live campaign. We're in the London studios, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, and the last couple of days we've been urging you guys to come and support and help us to progress, to give you guys better broadcasting, better content. And inshallah, if you guys want to get involved, you can scan the QR code, which is right there in the corner, or below you can visit www.imamhussein3.tv/donate, and all the information will be provided there. Abu Talib, Imam Hussein TV is your gateway to Karbala. You can see right behind us right now.
Beautiful. Assalamu alaikum, Sayyidina ya Aba Abdullah al-Hussein.
We have the two shrines. And I mean, I remember, I'm not sure if it was your first time, but I was with you when we went to Karbala.
Yes.
Was it your first time?
Yes.
First time Karbala, I was your buddy and I took you to the shrines and everything.
You've taken me a long time back then. Wow.
What was Karbala like for you then? Because we can always look at the pictures, we can always look at the TV, but when you're there, looking at the domes, looking at Bainul Haramain, what can you describe the experience?
It's always different. Like honestly, when you look at the Golden Dome, you look at the Zuwar, and this is live, by the way. If you look at Bainul Haramain, you look at the people are moving. The first time I went, it was like I was in shock.
2018?
Maybe
2017,
maybe 16 or 18, I don't know. I was in shock because you're actually there, you know, you're in Karbala, and everybody wishes to be in Karbala. And we have narrations and a hadith that say that you will only come to Karbala, you will visit Imam Hussein when Imam Hussein misses you.
Oh wow. MashaAllah.
Yeah, and look how lucky you are.
MashaAllah.
Look how lucky you are that you've had the tawfiq to go to ziyarah.
Yes.
And I've experienced it personally, you know, we've got a very tight schedule. They call you, come out for dinner, for lunch, let's go out on a vibe. You're like, I'm busy. But when it comes for season for Arba'een, you see, you've booked your ticket, you've paid for your ticket, your luggage is ready, somebody's dropping you off, so things become easy. And whenever, you know, my heart becomes like, it's stiff and things are difficult, I'm like, you know what, let me just put on Imam Hussein TV 3. And not going to say, not all shows take me to Karbala, but, you know, Salam Ya Hussein and welcome to Karbala.
Yeah.
You get to see, and you feel that you are literally there. When you hear the noises, the sounds, you know, Tfaddal Ya Zayir, Halab al-Zuwar, you feel like you're in Karbala, you're in Ayyam of Ziyarah, Ayyam of Arba'een. So, yeah, it's amazing. It's honestly, it's something that can't be explained and it can't be expressed. And Imam Hussein TV gives you that appetizer, the start of going towards Arba'een and Ziyarah and expressing and seeing what there is.
See, now watching the shrines from Imam Hussein TV before you went to Karbala, and then after you've been, and then you look at the it's totally different.
It's totally different. It is totally different.
And I think this is one thing as well, is that when you go for Ziyarah, it plants a seed in your heart. And you know, everyone says that you can ask for anything you want, and a lot of people, they come with the hajat and du'as. But the one thing everyone asks for is, Ya Mawla, let me come again.
Don't let this be the last time.
Don't let it be that. Let me come again.
Yes.
Invite me again. Allow me to come again.
Yes.
And when we can't, shows like, you know, Salam Ya Hussein, and also, let's not forget, we do provide live coverage of the shrines.
Yes.
Imam Hussein TV 6 is 24 hours.
Just live coverage
of the shrine.
Whenever you have a haja, you have a problem, you're not feeling well, you're depressed, you haven't got money, basically the world's not going in your direction. Yeah, that's the most polite way of saying it.
Yeah.
The world's going
against
you, not your direction. Turn on Imam Hussein TV 6 and just look. Imam Hussein is there, speak to him, he'll be listening to you. Abu Fadl, ask for your hajat, and inshallah your hajat will be fulfilled. And no other channel provides this service.
No, unfortunately not. I mean, in English or in 5 languages, no. And the beautiful thing is that we provide, first of all, 24-hour access to the shrine. So you can, whenever you miss Karbala, whenever you want to send your salams to Abu Abdullah Hussein, Abu Fadl Abbas, you can switch on. Secondly, is that throughout the day we also show the shrines.
Yes.
Every time the adhan goes off, we go live to Karbala.
Beautiful.
We show, you know, the prayers that are happening, and what we encompass and what our main motto is that we are your gateway to Karbala. When you cannot be in Karbala, switch on Imam Hussein TV3. We will take you to Karbala. And, you know, inshallah, you know, they say if you can go do the ziyarah, go do the ziyarah. If you can't do the ziyarah, just face the direction and send your salams.
Again, another thing I want to mention is for those that think that we just like waffle and talk and we're good to speak, I truly, truly ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to invite you, to all the viewers that haven't been to Karbala, I invite you, I ask for Allah to invite you for ziyarah. Inshallah. Because when you go, you will see that when you stand in Bab al-Qibla, Imam Hussein TV is there.
Yeah.
When you go to Abu Fadl Shrine, you will see Imam Hussein posters are there. When you stand in Shara al-Qibla, you see Imam Hussein Mawkib is there.
Yeah.
When you go to the orphanage, you will see, oh, Imam Hussein Charity has sponsored something here. So you will see that Imam Hussein TV is literally everywhere around Karbala.
Yeah.
You'll see lots of familiar faces which are around in Karbala. You'll see us always around in Karbala, you know.
Bump into us,
we bump into each other. We get so many. How many people do get in Ziyarat Arba'een? A lot. We'll be doing, we're very busy, you know, doing something like, oh, assalamu alaikum, we're viewers from Canada, Australia,
group.
Africa, UK. So it's honestly, for me, it's a badge of honor that I've worked with Imam Hussein TV.
I had Haji Qasim here yesterday, and he mentioned something beautiful. He said, look, when we started, and it's coming up to 10 years, by the way, in London. He goes, when we started Imam Hussein TV3 in London, you know, only a few people knew us, we were quite small. He goes, now, after 10 years, there is not any community that speaks in English that does not know Imam Hussein TV3.
I mean, how many Shi'i English channels are there?
Now
don't name, but how many on top of your mind?
You know,
I can think of 3, 4.
I can only think of 2.
All right.
Imam
Hussein TV, alhamdulillah, it's not a competition.
No.
But Imam Hussein TV, alhamdulillah, with the support of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Ahlul Bayt and the viewers and our team, is still existing and is still providing live footage and always is up to date and it's moderate and it's 2025 sort of production.
Yeah.
Whereas if you look elsewhere, it's old production. They're not up to date. They're not always available.
Sometimes not even HD.
There you go. But alhamdulillah, again, none of this work could have been done without you guys' support. And brothers and sisters, it's another stretch that we need to stretch to ensure that 2026, we're going to have 14,000 viewers, 14,000 subscribers. And we're having, what? More than 14,000 viewers. We're having more than 14,000 households.
Haji Qasim mentioned yesterday that from the year 2024, there was a total of 28 million viewers. And we had over, I think, 3 billion views in total for the whole of Imam Hussein Media Group.
Wow.
That shows you how many people, so someone can watch more than once.
And the 14,000, is that, the 14,000 subscribers, is that only for the English channel or for all the channels?
It's mainly for the English channel. But, you know, we do help the other channels when they need help.
Because don't forget, production is shared.
Yeah.
Lots of, for example, the charity work is shown everywhere.
Exactly.
The adverts is shown everywhere.
We, the English channel, we might be doing filming in Karbala.
Yes.
You know, we might be filming in Najaf. We might be filming in, you know, other parts of the world. So we do need to help each other out like that. But no, it's mainly for the English channel. And what I also wanted to let you know, Abu Talib, is that we're giving incentives as well to these new subscribers. For example, for these people who are donating monthly, they're going to be donating $10, £7.
Yes.
We're going to give them a ziyarah. Someone will go and perform ziyarah on their behalf.
Personally.
In Karbala and in Najaf.
MashaAllah.
Secondly, you've been to Imam Hussein Shrine. When you want to read ziyarah, what do? We go for that book. The famous black book with the red writing in the front.
Yes.
We're going to be giving those books in the shrine.
Let me tell you a story.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I cut into you. I'm not going to say every time I go to the ziyarah, but as many times as I've been, I've always gone to one of those shops, the bookshops, and I'll purchase one book and I'll put it in the sahan. And I always, when I put it, I say, because Iraq we call Abu Abdullah Abu Ali, because his son, his name's Ali. So I say, Ya Abu Abdullah Abu Ali, I'm not going to be here. But whoever will recite the ziyarah in this book, give me just as-salam. Don't say as-salamu alayka. Just as-salam, let the reward be for me. So imagine, brothers and sisters, how many people will perform a ziyarah in that book.
Wow.
On which night? Is it Laylatul Qadr? Is it Sha'baniyah?
Yeah.
Is it Muharram? Is it Ashura? Is it Laylatul Jum'ah? Is it Ayam Arafah? Is it a normal day? Whichever day, the reward will be towards you. Brothers and sisters,
Indeed.
I truly think you guys should take this opportunity. Speaking about Najaf, it's the birth of Amir al-Mu'mineen very soon.
Very soon, yeah.
How much do we not
wish?
wish? How much do we not wish to be under the shrine of Ali ibn Abi Talib?
Yeah, Ali.
You know, and having
Najaf.
a ziyarah performed on behalf of you next to Ali ibn Abi Talib, I mean, to me, it means the world.
Indeed, indeed. And, you know, not only are we doing ziyarah, not only are we giving books in the name of the marhumeen, but for those who have subscribed for 3 months and above, we're giving a personal message from Bain al-Haramain to a person of their choice. It might be a birthday message, congratulations on your wedding, best of luck with your exams. Any personal message you want, we're going to do that from Bain
When
al-Haramain.
I say Imam Hussein TV is actually taking the extra step and going the extra mile and stretching itself, and it's 2026, we're seeing that same trend of males dancing and celebrating one celebration, right or not? On social media. Imam Hussein TV is becoming up to date and it's giving you similar services under what is Shar'an acceptable. So brothers and sisters, when we say to you, your money is going the right way, you are assured what your family are watching, 100%. We are providing you the services that you guys are needing. How beautiful is it for one's birthday celebration to receive a video saying congratulations to Muhsin Shah on his, I don't know, 18th birthday, you know, because he only looks 18 with the white beard, you know, from Bain al-Haramain. How beautiful is that? So brothers and sisters, I really think you guys should take that opportunity.
Indeed, indeed. And there's more incentives as well.
Yes, Sayyid Muhsin is telling us more and more, mashallah.
There's more incentives. There's also like a ziyarah pack they're going to give. You can make a phone call to a sheikh.
Yes.
One of the esteemed, one of our, you know, pious sheikhs that are in Karbala.
That's only for £7 a month.
Yeah, and you can ask him a question.
Are you sure it's not a typo? It's not £70 a month?
No, it's £7 a month,
Wow.
$10. You can ask him a question on fiqh or, you know, a question that you have on Islam. Also, you can ask him for istikhara, and they'll perform an istikhara for you if you want, you know, in the holy city of Karbala. And we're going to be taking people when they go to Karbala onto the roof of Imam Hussein TV.
Beautiful.
You've seen the view yourself, and you know, Saif Ali Khan, who does Shia Vibes with us, he mentioned it really nicely. He goes, you can see the whole Maktal from here. It's like the Maktal view. You can see Mukhayyam, you can see Till Zainabiyya, Abu Abdullah Hussein Sayyid al-Shahada. You can see Abu Fadil. Even you can see Shara Sidra at the back and the Maqam
Sahib al-Zaman. Yes, you can see.
You can see some of them as well. You can see the whole, it's a beautiful view. And as you know, the shrine is always extending. And you know, they're building. And I've just been recently, can you remember Arba'in, what Imam Hussein, Shah al-Qibla, there was a big construction going on. Can you remember Arba'in, what Imam Hussein, Shah al-Qibla, there was a big construction going on.
On the right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's double the size now.
Wow.
The whole section is just missing, and they're digging really deep, and they found the actual khak, the golden red khak of Karbala, which they assumed this was the original ard khak.
Yes, yes.
Maybe the battle even happened on this. Yeah, they've been digging really deep to you know, extend the shrine. And
I think I know that the show is for us to get donations, but it's also, I'll take the opportunity for those that haven't gone for ziyarah. Brothers and sisters, take this opportunity. You know, we urge you to go towards the ziyarah of Imam Hussein and Abu Fadil and Amir al-Mu'mineen and Kadhimain and Samarra and many other more maqamat, like Sayyid Muhsin, he was telling me, a 1-hour drive away from Baghdad you have.
Yes, Mada'in.
Mantaqat al-Mada'in, where there are lots of the companions buried. Brothers and sisters, over the last 5 or 8 years, the shrine has changed a lot.
Yes.
So go and see, so you see the before and the after, because don't forget, you have the opportunity of going. Maybe your siblings or your community can't. At least when you come back, you bring them the love, you bring them back the message, you bring them what you had seen. Because as much as we want to express through our lenses, it's different to when you go and see and express for yourself.
Indeed. So guys, brothers and sisters,
take this opportunity for ziyarah.
QR code is right there. And also www.imamhussein3.tv/donate. You guys can get involved. You guys can be that gateway to Karbala.
Yes.
Inshallah. We're going to go to a short break. I'd like to thank Abu Talib.
It's been an honor,
for
Sayyid
all of
Mohsin.
your
Inshallah.
efforts and service that you've done in the name of Imam Hussein.
Inshallah, I would like to thank all the viewers, and inshallah we're going to have as many subscribers as they can. The ones that can't subscribe, please try to find a way or another. It's only £7 and 10 USD, and inshallah for those that have subscribed, we'll also, I don't know, pick another 5 of their friends to inform them about this opportunity so that we can reach the 14,000 and even more in the soonest time possible.
Inshallah. Join us after the break as we continue the campaign here live on Imam Hussein TV 3.
We all subscribe to many things without thinking. Movies, streaming, entertainment. But what about a subscription that carries meaning? Imam Hussein TV broadcasts a message of Karbala across 5 global TV channels in 5 languages every single day. When 14,000 people give just 10 USD or 7 British pounds a month, these channels stay on air, sharing the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt with the world. This isn't just a donation, it's a subscription with purpose. Join us today. Visit www.imamhusseinfree.tv/donate. Become a partner today. Imam Hussein TV, your gateway to Karbala.
In today's world, where the religious identity and faith of our children are constantly targeted by media and digital platforms, Imam Hussein TV Network stands as a trusted media voice alongside families, dedicated to nurturing religious values and strengthening faith and spirituality, firmly grounded in the Quran and the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt salamullahi alayhi. By joining the 14,000 subscribers club through a monthly contribution, you become a true partner in sustaining and strengthening this global media platform. This is not an added financial burden. Rather, it is a conscious and lasting contribution towards shaping a brighter, faith-centered future. Join this light today and walk with thousands who are strengthening faith across the world. Support faith, shape the future.
Welcome back to Imam Hussein TV 3's live campaign, the 14,000 Believers Club subscribers, supporters, in order to help support, sustain the channel so that we can continue to give you content, productions and broadcasting throughout the whole year. I'm now joined by another familiar face on Imam Hussein TV 3, Mr. Ali Hassan Jigani. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalam, Sayyid Mohsin. Hi.
Nice to see you. Here at Imam Hussein TV 3, we have a new campaign. We're looking for 14,000 new subscribers, new supporters, and all we're asking for is £7 a month, 10 US dollars. And if they were able to give that to us, we would be able to sustain the channel, but we could have an insight to, okay, we know we're going to get this much this month, and we can plan and progress, and we can even do bigger things. I know, Mr. Jigani, you are involved with a lot of the fundraising side of Imam Hussein
of course,
TV.
yeah.
Let's start off with, what are some of the expenses that this channel has to pay for?
So if we're looking at, the channel breaks down into multiple countries firstly. So there's the aspect of maintaining all the countries where the channel works and does production. So if we're looking at it from the UK side, Imam Hussein TV 3, we have firstly office rent. If we look at the generalised office rent, when we put everything together, it comes to about £20,000 a month, which is a month, which is,
whoa.
Yeah. So we're talking about rent, we're looking at utilities, general basic maintenance of the channel. We're not even talking about salaries, we're just talking about general, the rent. Because the thing is, you're in London, you're in a pristine part of London, alhamdulillah, northwest. So we're looking at an area which is quite centralised, local to everywhere. The other thing is also, we have to look at cost of production. If you want to maintain a Western standard production, if you look at Imam Hussein TV and you compare it to Western channels, one of the things that Imam Hussein TV has been able to do very well compared to, let's say, other Islamic channels, is that we've maintained a Western standard of filming. So the cost of those productions naturally comes at a slightly higher rate. Like for example, Sheer Voice, everyone tells us, oh, you must be spending millions on it because you've seen the pristine quality of production. But we spend less than £500,000 a year, maybe 250, 300,000 pounds a year on this sort of show, because it's a show which is such a magnitude of shows.
Yeah, people don't understand that. First of all, it's in total, I think there's 11 days or 12 days of filming.
Pure, yeah.
And it's the whole day.
Whole day.
And, you know, it's not just, and there's about 10 cameramen, I think, something like 10 cameras.
22 cameras.
22 cameras.
Because there's angles that we don't even get to see it until, you know, you see those above shots, there's like cranes, about 22
cameras, and there's probably having about 10 camera operators.
Yeah, 10 camera operators, so 2 each roughly.
And, you know, and it goes on, assistant producers and contestant management, and it's a big scale
Very
production.
big,
and like you said, everyone's seen it, and everyone has said that the level of the production is as good as what we see in the West.
So we spoke to someone recently, and he was saying that he works with like some of the top artists in the Islamic world, like Sami Yusuf and such guys. And he was saying that when he looks at Western productions, on such a show, they're spending at least 1.3 million pounds.
Yeah.
An average season of, for example, The Voice will cost them 1.5 to 1.6 million. You can see their budgets online. We spend not even 20% of that.
Yeah.
And we maintain a show which maintains their standards because a lot of our shabab are doing it as khidmah.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty. You'll see there's so much of it done as voluntary because they love Imam Hussein Islam.
Indeed. So we mentioned, you know, rent, utilities, production. There's also broadcasting, licenses.
Yeah, so licensing. For example, we were on Sky.
Yeah.
And everyone asked us, you came off Sky, why did you come off Sky? So firstly, Sky's a satellite, so you have to pay 25 or 24,000 pounds a month to be on Sky. Now to come off Sky, we can now suddenly open things like Roku, Jadu, Fire Stick, all of those, the cost of those cumulatively, about 70 platforms, comes to less than Sky. So we have to look at it logically, where are the youth today watching Imam Hussein TV from? We found that majority of people like to watch on YouTube. A lot of people have the app now. People like, you know, you can just download apps on your phone and such. So everybody's
on television as well. Samsung,
yeah, exactly. Samsung TV, Apple TV. Yeah. So those apps have made us quite comfortable in households. People suddenly know that if I want to turn something on for my kids, I can just download the app and Imam Hussein TV can be watched. So we're looking at ways that we can even become more cost effective. But for example, one of the things I wanted to ask you, I've heard every day you're asking people, I want to ask you, what does Imam Hussein TV mean to you?
For me,
you've been here since the beginning.
I have. I'm one of the senior members. Me and Sayyid Murtada, one of the first members here. Imam Hussein TV, to me, it's look, there's two sides to it. There's obviously the religious aspect, the spiritual aspect, that's brought me closer to Abu Abdullah Hussein and to my community, and to do khidmah and to pass on that knowledge and them lessons and that torch given to us by the Ahlul Bayt. And on the other side, Imam Hussein TV was the one that first gave me my break, you know, in media broadcasting, allowing me to, you know, it's coming up to 10 years that I've been there.
MashaAllah.
So 10 years of media broadcasting as an anchor, as a producer, director, and I've learned so much about content creating and filmmaking on a television aspect, not on a social media aspect. Yeah. Because remember, a lot of the social media guys, at the beginning when they were doing social media and they were pushing it, they actually wanted to move and cross over to television,
TV, yeah, exactly.
mainstream television.
Correct.
I already had the mainstream television experience thanks to Imam Hussein TV3. It's a bit different now because, you know, the YouTube were paying quite well and stuff, so they've kind of focused that way. But, you know, the skills that I've learned, and if we had a bigger budget, then 100% I would have gone towards more documentaries, feature films. The scope is endless when it comes to media and content creating. But thank you, Imam Hussein TV, for allowing me to learn and benefit from this whole industry.
Alhamdulillah,
alhamdulillah. So we had licensing. Then there's also like the legal department, the HR department. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes. I think we even have to pay towards Ofcom.
So there's an Ofcom regulation fee. I'm not sure what the licensing is, but definitely we do have an Ofcom regulation fee. Yeah.
So all of that, and
to be honest, right now, one of the beauties of what Imam Hussein TV3 in particular has tried to do is that across all the media groups, one of the things we realized that sustainability is the key. If we're looking at every organization globally, the ones that survive are the ones that became self-sustainable quicker.
Yeah.
So the two things that we've done to become self-sustainable this year is firstly, this 14,000 campaign.
Yeah.
So the reason we chose 14,000 is that we looked at it as £7 a month. There's millions of Shia Muslims globally. If we tell families £7 a month, that's something they can afford. It's less than, for example, their Netflix, Amazon Prime, all these subscriptions, Apple TV.
Pizza.
Yeah, less than a pizza. You're looking at it as something that you're investing in your children. That £7 a month guarantees that, for example, now the channel has something they know we're getting this set income in. And the other thing we did is, alhamdulillah, we purchased the Zainabi complex.
Yeah.
And that Zainabi complex, at least 1.5 floors will be rented out. That 1.5 floor rental income will also allow that sustainability, especially in the Western media. So the beauty of it is, alhamdulillah, that the channel is slowly veering towards a sustainability model now that we've been established for so long. And I think these two campaigns that we're working on are the two most important, I think.
MashaAllah, thank you indeed. And you know, with your fundraising that you've done, what are some of the reasons people are happy to support the channel, and why are some people a little bit shy to support the channel?
So one of the biggest things I heard was that, I won't say the person's name because I don't know if they'll be too happy, but he said to me that I myself live in a country where I can't freely practice, okay? And what I do is, on my way to work, I'll watch an episode of your podcast, or on my way to, for example, home, and then I can discuss that with my kids. I'll learn something by watching your channel, because your channel is a majlis anytime.
Yeah.
So what it allowed him to do is that he can't necessarily attend mosque because of the type of work he does. He doesn't get a chance to, he's very careful because of where he lives and such. So what he's done is he's made the channel his mosque at home. And they do their majlis at home as a family. They just turn on one of our lectures, or he'll turn on one of the lectures and he'll explain it to his young kids. And the other thing is that I'm hearing this from so many families that support, and so many people. They say that, especially the Shia Voice, it made something that their children they know are watching Islamic content in Ramadan. And that was something key for them, because in Ramadan what would happen is that they'd come home from mosque and they'd slap on their Netflix, or they'd slap on their Apple TV or their PlayStation or something, and that's it. Your kid for the rest of the evening until Fajr time, Sahri time, when he's about to, you know, get ready to start fasting, he's locked in playing FIFA, Call of Duty, or whatever it is. Okay.
So sometimes the entertainment isn't of benefit.
Yeah.
Especially in Ramadan, where we try to focus on spirituality.
No. So they're using the Shia Voice as a way to redact themselves from the other things. So their children are watching Shia Voice. They know they're watching Islamic content.
Alternative.
Exactly, a halal alternative.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
What about you? You know, in your family, you got youngsters. I've seen that you got a lot of family, big sayers family. What's inspiring your family to watch the channel? Other than you being on it, obviously.
Yeah, my mum is my biggest fan. She watches most of my shows. You know, my dad actually watches Minhal more than he watches me.
Okay.
He's a big fan of Minhal Khafaji. But my family, they like the content. They like the fact that Imam Hussein TV doesn't shy away from certain topics.
Okay.
You know, controversial topics, they're happy to discuss. You know, we're not restricted with a certain ideology or a certain government or this. We have freedom to give you guys the pure, rawest form of the truth.
Sure.
Of the things like Fatimiyya. Fatimiyya, we've gone into great depth and great detail to give you the historical facts, to name you those that came and attacked, and also say that Ahmad did a wonderful series, a 3-4 day series on like the history and the proofs in Shia literature and in Sunni literature as well on, you know, the of Fatimiyya. And it's not just that, Shia literature and in Sunni literature as well on, you know, the of Fatimiyya. And it's not just that. And one thing I love about Imam Hussein TV, and this is my favorite thing about Imam Hussein TV, the 10 days of Muharram. You can switch on and it's just majlis after majlis after majlis after majlis. There's 7-8 majlis back to back.
To be honest, I think it's not just Muharram 10 days, it's like 2 months and 8 days period where the channel becomes Husseiniyya, full-time Husseiniyya. You can turn it on, a few days later you'll see the mashayikh starting, you'll see people and kids and family. And you know, I know it sounds silly to say, but I know so many people that were inspired by the show you guys did with Abu Talib and Minhal.
Serving servants.
Yeah, which I'm telling you, families have personally come up to me when I came back. Did you know that we're going Arba'in for the first time? I said, no, my parents said they loved it so much and they didn't know that I had so. And just that inspiration from like a 6-year-old who's now telling their mom and dad, I want to go, not because of anything else, but I just want to experience the walk to Imam. Yeah. Because of Imam Hussein TV. That's what Imam Hussein TV is about. That's what the values of Imam Hussein TV are. These inspirational moments that the channel has where children and families are becoming a part of that shajara of Ahlul Bayt and becoming a part of that root of the Ahlul Bayt. That's what we need. That's all the future would hold. You know, you can go into any field of work, but if you have a root grounded to the Ahlul Bayt, you won't go away from them. You won't go astray. We won't be worried. Our children are grounded. Then they know that it's set in their ways to be in love with the Ahlul Bayt.
Brothers and sisters, you've heard it here from Ali Jan, the importance of Imam Hussein TV3, encouraging people to watch halal and informative content, and not only that, but inspiring those to go towards Abu Abdullah Hussein and visit the holy shrines in Najaf, Karbala, Baghdad. So if you guys want to get involved, the QR code is right in that corner over there. Down below, you can see the website, www.imamhussein3.tv/donate, and you guys can get involved. We're not asking for a lot. We're only asking for £7, $10 a month, but that will create a significant improvement in our stability and also the content that we can produce and broadcast. Mr. Jigani, some people might feel shy to donate, and some people might not be ready to donate. What do you have to say to them?
In terms of feeling shy to donate, the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam give us the perfect example. That when people used to ask them, they'd hide behind the curtain and only stretch out their arm. So if you feel shy and you want to donate anonymously, the channel has ways you can donate anonymously. So please do support. Even if you don't want to put your name on it, even if you feel like I don't want people to know that I'm supporting, please, there's so many anonymous ways you can do it. And our system does allow anonymous donations. So please, you can do that. And second question was, sorry?
Those who feel shy, those who are not ready to.
Not ready to, look, to be honest, for me, at the end of the day, it's your decision to make. No one's here to force you. There's no compulsion in religion and there's no compulsion in donation either.
Yeah.
But for us, we feel that the channel is something that supports the next generation. And we want to secure that next generation's, like I said, that root. And this is the way. If you have sustainability in your channel, and if you have something that can guarantee that the channel can continue to work the way it has done, then inshallah, then we know that we're taking care of our children, we're taking care of the next generation, we're taking care of ourselves. How many years do you know that me and you will be here? Alhamdulillah, you've been here 10 years. I've been here about 5, 6 now. How many years are we going to be here? But at least we know that the children that are coming in the next generation are taken care of.
You never know. I mean, circumstances can change at any time.
Exactly.
And the khidmah might have to change from television to teaching Quran in your front room, or to financially supporting a project like Imam Hussein TV3. So yeah, like I said, things can change drastically very, very quickly. When you are helping to fundraise for different campaigns in Imam Hussein TV3, what are some of the reasons, or how do you highlight what do you say, and how do you highlight the importance of supporting such a project like Imam Hussein TV3?
See, for me, Imam Hussein TV, one of the things that I love about it is it's available anytime. And not just that, but it's a Husseiniya in every single home. The difference between the channel and a normal majlis is when you leave a normal majlis, that aura of it leaves with you. So when you come out, you're doing baraza with your boys, you're having a laugh with your boys, baraza khoja word, so I'll use banter with your boys, for example. And that's it, you've left that aspect of the Husseiniya. Yeah. The channel is a global Husseiniya. As soon as you turn on your TV, as soon as you turn on your phone, everything, it's there with you, constantly. It's a constant reminder that the Ahlul Bayt is there with you. And the other beauty is accessibility. I'm sure you've heard stories from Sayyid Murtada, you've heard stories from Haji Qasim about some of the families we've met on our trips. And they tell us how, if it wasn't for Imam Hussein TV, they wouldn't even become Shia. If it wasn't for Imam Hussein TV, they wouldn't have been able to assure that their kids are watching the right things. If it wasn't for Imam Hussein TV, their children would have felt embarrassed to speak. One of the things I really loved was that we did that series with the kids. What was it called again?
Brain Battles.
Brain Battles. So I met one of the kids literally a couple of weeks after in the mosque when it was aired. And his dad was telling me, he's like, it's the first time he's proud to show his friends that he's Shia. I was like, why? Because he became a part of something.
Yeah.
And that's what the channel is about, making children feel a part of something, making the families feel a part of something. That entity which, for example, Shia Voice, so many of those children, they feel a part of the organization. Yeah. You can now tell them when you go around the world, you'll hear that we've welcomed Bakr Bukhari from the Shia Voice, or this person from the Shia Voice. All these people come from the Shia Voice. So this is what the channel is about. It's from Imam Hussein TV. And it's not to take credit. Please, the channel, one thing I love about the channel is there's no taking credit in that sense. Alhamdulillah, we've given them their free roam. People would have said, oh, why didn't you tie them down to contracts? That's not what the channel believes in. We believe in giving you that opportunity, and that's it. You have your freedom, the platform. That's what the channel is. It's that platform to set your children up for the next generation and to set up the future for the Shia community.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's very, very important that, number one, we have a source of halal entertainment. Number two, we have a source of halal content to help educate our youth. And not just our youth, some of the elders and some who are inclined towards the Ahlul Bayt. You don't have to be part of our madhab to watch Imam Hussein TV3, but it's a nice introduction to who the Ahlul Bayt are. And like you said, many people have watched our channel and have converted. And also, like I said, giving a platform for other Shias to come and showcase their talent, whether that is Quran reciting, lecturing, Noha reciting, and poetry. We as a community are trying to step forward in the right direction, Imam Hussein TV, like you said, it's not our channel.
It's not.
It's your channel. It's a channel for the Shia. And, you know, we've had so many, whoever's come part of our channel or any production feels a part of our family. And they are our family. Because we've had so many that have come, and it's the wrong word to use, but like their careers have just launched.
Alhamdulillah,
You know,
alhamdulillah.
in the service of Ali Muhammad. You know, the khidmah has just gone from my local center to international.
I won't say any names, but so many of the shabab that I've met that have come on the channel from maybe the past 6 years that I've spoken to, one of them told me, he's like, imagine I would beg to recite at my local. Not beg, but I would literally ask constantly, and I'd be told, what, this person's coming, that person's coming. I was like, okay. He said, I recited on Share Voice once. I hadn't even made it to the final yet. And suddenly, I'm getting called, do you want to come to Sydney? Do you want to come to this place? So we want that for our youth. And that's why we provide all the opportunities. People ask us, you know, Haji, every year he gets told off by people. Oh, you're spending so much on this show, man. There's no need. And MSA, the same thing, they hear that every time. But their mentality is that if we can keep this Husseiniya, this identity of our children, that they don't have to go on Britain's Got Talent to get a platform. We'll give them a platform in-house. And that's it. Once you give them that platform and they do well, the channel isn't benefiting anything else other than giving your child an opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so let's who Shana Rizwan were the first ones to win it.
First one.
And then we had Ali Zuhairi. Since their khidmah has increased,
100%.
It's not a case of like, you know, we've financially gained or benefited or profited from their success. It's not like that. We were just very proud that we could 100%. Showcase and introduce the whole community to such
One of
talent.
the beauties of the channel is, I'll also say, is that in the time that I've been at the channel, we've called some of the best reciters in the world to be a part of the channel. For example, Mohammed Bajbara, Daniel Bajbara, all of their majalis, they come with the channel. Then you've got in the Indo-Pak community, Sayyid Zishan Abidi, Farhan Lee Waris, all these. Whenever these top reciters are available, the first organisation that they work with in the UK will be the channel. Why? Because they see the opportunity to connect to a whole global community. And that's the beauty of the channel. It's a global community that loves Shiaism, that loves the Ahlul Bayt, and it comes together in one platform.
Indeed, indeed. Brothers and sisters, for you to be a part of the Imam Hussein TV family, for you to continue to give this platform to those who want to do khidmah, and a platform for not just the youth, but anyone who has any love for the Ahlul Bayt, for Ali Muhammad, to step forward and come and learn and profit and gain from Ali Muhammad. You guys, all you have to do is scan the QR code there in the corner, visit www.imamhussein3.tv/donate, and you guys can help support and help the channel to be, number one, sustainable, but number two, to help us give you better content. We've had content such as Ahkam SOS, which is to do with Islamic fiqh. We've had Sayyid Ammar do many Quran sessions during the holy month of Ramadan. We've had, you know, documentaries on history. We took that English guy, Martin. I took him for Arba'in to...
exactly. Amazing.
You know, and we documented someone who just, you know, heard and read about, you know, Amir al-Mu'mineen and Abu Abdullah Hussein, and then wanted to go and visit. And, you know, we brought you so much content to help inspire you in khidmah, to help inspire you getting closer to the Ahlul Bayt, and help inspire you become more pious and you know, move towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we can't do this without your help. So brothers and sisters, all we're asking for is $10 a month, £7, which is nothing. Do you still play football? How much is your goal sessions?
I don't play football.
I used to play £8, £9, you know, every week to play football. I mean, you know, you can sacrifice that for one
I'll
week.
be honest with you, if I name some of the sports and the amount of people are playing these days, it's crazy. Like a paddle session comes to £18 for the hour.
Per person?
Per person. Or like $13.50 depending where you're booking. If you're doing indoor, then £18. So you can afford that, then come on.
If you can give up one paddle session and give that money to Imam Hussein TV. And it's not just that, for those who are donating, Mr. Jigani, think of the thawab, the ajr. It's like a sadaqah jariyah, because once you invest in a program, in a content, we put it on YouTube, and it gets viewed again
for a lifetime. It's there for a lifetime,
and again and again, non-stop. So it's not, you know, I mean,
one thing I want to say before we end is that the channel works with a lot of charities. Every year you see on all their main shows, we have a charity sponsor, and the reason we do that is because the channel believes in empowering charities. The difference between us and other channels or us and other organizations that we believe that charity and sadaqah is one of the most important ways to support communities. And for example, Imam Hussein Charity, our sister organization, our sister charity, has alhamdulillah benefited greatly. And alhamdulillah, this year it crossed £1.4 million, I think, in donations just towards the sadaqah and, you know, zabiha and all these things. First time ever that it crossed the 1 million mark.
Yeah.
And the reason that it was able to cross that is because the channel constant advertising and people saw the benefit and the actual groundwork that was being done.
Yeah.
A lot of time charities don't get the recognition. The channel provides that platform, and now this charity is able to do so much more. So many more widows, so many more orphans. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say in terms of numbers and stuff, but the amount of widows that we've exponentially grown since we've full-time become a partner, it's alhamdulillah.
I mean, you know, Imam Hussein Charities, you know, I've worked with them. And
he used to be the chief of the charity. He doesn't like to say it, but yeah.
No, I wasn't. But, you know, it's not just that they've helped widows and orphans in Iraq, but they've helped so many in Africa. Afghanistan, Pakistan, water wells, Lebanon crisis.
Correct.
Wherever we can help our brothers and sisters.
We currently worked in Syria for the past couple of years. We've done work, I think, in the whole Middle East region, I'd say. East Africa, India, Pakistan. So we've done work where it's truly needed. And slowly, we're also working in the UK with the homeless campaigns with a few of our charity partners and such. So some of the work we're doing is very focused and centric on things that are not always recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jigani.
It was a pleasure and an honor.
And finally, if you guys want to get involved in this whole Husseini movement, like Mr. Jigani said, this is your channel. And we can only survive with your help, your support. So, scan the QR code in the corner there. You can visit at the bottom, www.imamhussein3.tv/donate. And your dollar, your pound is going to go so far. It's not only going to help with production, it's going to help with charity. It's going to help with bringing the ziyarah of Abu Abdullah Hussein, Abu Fadl Abbas, to millions. It's going to help with, you know, many people's conversion story. It's, you know, the whole Husseiniya, the whole university, the whole movement that is Imam Hussein TV3, you can be a part of that. And we are giving incentives as well for those who are joining. For example, there's a raffle for people to win a trip for ziyarah. There's a raffle for 3 official flags from the Holy Shrine of Imam Hussein Islam, and 5 rings also. I think we're running out of time because the mixer's in my ear right now saying wrap up. So thank you very much for all those who have joined us over the couple of days. Thank you, Mr. Jigani.
It was an honor.
And Abu Talib that helped and joined today's show. Inshallah, I will be back again on Imam Hussein TV3 with this campaign as we head towards the new year. So we'll see you very, very soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
We all subscribe to many things without thinking. Movies, streaming, entertainment. But what about a subscription that carries meaning? Imam Hussein TV broadcasts a message of Karbala across 5 global TV channels in 5 languages every single day. When 14,000 people give just 10 USD or 7 British pounds a month, these channels stay on air, sharing the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt with the world. This isn't just a donation, it's a subscription with purpose. Join us today. Visit www.
Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. We are here with another episode of Untold Stories, talking about the issues and the conflict that we are facing as a Shia Muslims, and find the ways that we can help our fellow Shia Muslims, at the same time coexist with the other people of the faith, the same way that our Prophet and our Imams were living, and do our best to follow their path and protect and defend ourselves as a Shia Muslims. I was thinking of the ways to be able to connect the untold stories and the stories that we hear here and there in different countries and different parts of the world, at the same time be able to have an action plan of what we can do and how we can do it. So I came up with the 8 steps that might be helpful to take and follow at the same time be able to practice those to defend our Shia Muslims. Here at the Shia Rights Watch, we need your help. There is a lot of events that's happening. There is a lot of untold stories that we have not heard about. And it's very important for us as a Shia Muslims to tell those stories and at the same time bring those evidence to the light and make sure everyone